Hi, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Who's excited? Hi, Teresa. Hi, Dan. Hi, Terry. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you guys for being here. And if you can, please share the page. So, for all my loyal followers, thank you again for being here. And all my new followers, I'll explain real quickly how this process works and how we're going to work this, okay? Dawn is not going to be able to be here tonight, but Allie is in the background. She's going to help do recaps and go over events and things like that. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to Allie. My sister's also here, and Jennifer, if you could say hi, she's underneath me. So Teresa Rose Firehouse Medium. So if you guys could, Allie and Jennifer, if you guys can say hi, there's Allie. Thanks, Allie. And then again, my sister Jennifer, she's in the background too as well. All right, you guys ready to get started tonight? All right. Well, before we get started, I'm going to go over my events real quickly, guys. Okay. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just go to my website, firehousemedium.com, under events. That's where all the events are located. All right. But first, the first event's coming up is April 20th is White Rhino. That one is sold out, as well as May 4th at White Rhino. That one is sold out as well. April 29th in Crown Point is Fluid. That's the coffee place there in Crown Point. There's only 6 tickets left for that, guys. So if you want to go to the Fluid event in Crown Point, 6 tickets left. And then after that, May 18th, Anderson Winery. There's only like 12 tickets left for that event, guys. So if you want to get your tickets, firehousemedium.com underneath events. Also, I want to talk about the Little Lorraine Theater in Hoopeston, Illinois. I don't know if anybody's near Hoopeston, Illinois. But that's a smaller event. It seats about 50 people. That event is May 20th, and that event starts at 7 p.m. It's a Saturday. All right. And lastly, and most importantly, there's the KO Ranch event. It's on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Guys, all the proceeds is going to be donated out. So again, the sign up form for that is on my website, firehousemedium.com. You just pay cash at the door. Again, all those proceeds go out to it's Lakeshore Paws, and there's a horse. My sister knows. Jennifer, put it in the chats. Again, all those proceeds are getting donated. So guys, please sign up for that. There's only a limited amount of seating. I think right around 100 people, 125 people, something like that. So if you want to go to that event, you have to fill out that form, please, guys. Okay, because we have to think about parking and etc. All right. So with that being said, for all my new followers, this is how this works. This is spirit led. So I will get information from spirit, your loved ones that are coming through, and you got to be able to take all the information, not part of it or some of it. It's all of the information. Okay. Unless you feel like it's for somebody else, then just let me know that in the chats. And how I work when your loved ones come through, they'll go back in a shared memory as well as current events. I do get names and dates. I might be off by the name, but never the initial it starts with or what the name may sound like. So again, when I get that information, they're either acknowledging somebody here, themselves, or whom they're with. All right. I am known for random and quirky things. I like those things. It's personal, and it's just I just like it. You just can't make it up. You can't look it up and you can't make it up. So I like those things. And if you have pets on the other side, yes, pets do come through because we all go to the same place we came from, and that's a place of love. All right. You guys ready to get started? All right. Oh, hi, Dana. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jane. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started. You guys ready? And please share the page. All right. So I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He feels fatherly to me. So when I say father, it could be a father, grandfather, or uncle. All right. He makes me talk about, this is random and quirky, but there's a Dukes of Hazzard connection, like the TV show Dukes of Hazzard. So I know there's that kind of connection. I know there's a J sounding name like Joe. Jane. No, it's not. No, it's Joe. It's a J sound like Joe. Yeah, it's Joe. So again, my gentleman coming through makes you feel fatherly. I don't feel real old when he passed, though, to be honest. I feel like he's in his 60s. And he makes me feel talk about Dukes of Hazzard. And I know there's a Joe connection. There's either still here living himself or whom he's with, but I know there's a Joe. All right. I also know June or the 6th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing. And if you understand everything I just said, just say yes in all caps again, because if it does go fast on my end. And then I will ask you, if I'm with you, I will hone in on who I'm with, and I will ask you to either direct message me your phone number or put it here in the chats. And then I will give you a call and we'll go live on the phone. And I got to put my readers on because I can't see. And it's not just some of it, guys. It's not just the name or the date. It's all of it. So let me recap again. My gentleman coming to my awareness feels fatherly to me. I know he makes me feel he was in his 60s. To me, that is young. He makes me feel talk about Dukes of Hazzard. I know there's a connection to Dukes of Hazzard. I know Joe. There's a connection to Joe. The name Joe. And if you understand all that information, say yes. And if you said yes before, say yes again because I may have missed you. Because I literally, when I see the chats and I'm going through your guys' name, I'll get pulled to your name. As I see your name, say yes, and I'll be like, no, 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 and then yes. Does that make sense? And Allie, if you could recap that again real quick. You probably already did. I just didn't see it. Again, my gentleman coming through feels fatherly to me. I know there's a Joe connection. I know he makes me feel like he was young when he passed. I feel like in his 60s. He makes me feel. I know there's the name Joe. There's a connection there. And there was a reference to the Dukes of Hazzard. I know June or the 6th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing. Hold on. I believe. Hold on, guys. I'm just honing down who I'm with. I think it's Kathy with a C. Is it Trevino? Kathy Trevino? And guys, if you please share the page. I've been to some group readings and like, we don't want to share the page. We don't want to share. We want to get a reading, right? Hey, Jessica. So, Kathy, if you could put your number in the chats or direct message me your number. But if you put it in the... Never mind, I see you. Thank you for the dashes. You know, that's my fear, guys, calling the wrong number. Kathy?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa.
Hi, how are you?
I am well. How are you? Oh, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, now I can hear you better. Okay, is it okay if I work with you live?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He does feel fatherly to me. He makes me feel like he was young when he passed. I feel like in his 60s. I know there's a connection to Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, that's my husband. He passed in February. He was 67.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Don't tell me anything else, love, okay? I know June or the 6th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Birthday.
Okay, and then I know the name Joe is important.
That's his name, Joe.
His name is Joe. Okay. And now he's also referencing 3 kids or 3 siblings?
Yeah, well, he has more than 3 siblings, but he has 3, I think, that are still here. The other ones have passed on.
Okay, I want to honor that, honey. I don't think that's it. So
that's not it.
No, that's not it. I don't, because as you're telling me that, I'm feeling resistance from him when you're telling me that. So just remember the 3. He's either 3 kids or 3 siblings. Either you're one of 3 or he's one of 3. Well, he's not. You just told me that, but or you have 3 kids. There's 3 reference, whether it's grandkids or kids. He's making me feel that. Okay. Okay. And then besides him, there's another birthday coming up or just passed.
There's a lot of birthdays coming up. Summer months are filled with birthdays.
Okay, hold on. Is this the one where you're traveling to? Are you traveling out of state? He makes me feel traveling out of.
No, no traveling.
I'm sorry?
No traveling.
Are you sure?
Me traveling? No.
Well, hold on. Think of how he's coming through and how he could be anchoring to loved ones here too. Through us. You were just having a conversation.
talking about my friend going downtown, but that's not really traveling.
No, I
No.
feel like, to be honest, if I had one shot, I'm gonna stick my neck out here. He makes me feel out of state.
No, I don't have any plans to go out of state.
What do you think?
Yeah, not right now, anyway.
I'm sorry.
Maybe in the future. I said not right now. Maybe in the future.
No, okay. He makes you. Were you just having a conversation?
No, not that I can recall. I was just talking with my friend earlier, but it wasn't really anything out of state.
Okay, just remember I'm saying this, okay?
I'll remember.
Because to me, those are the best. When you find out later, those are the best.
Okay.
Okay. And he also makes me. This was a quick, unexpected passing.
Yes, he was.
Well, don't tell me what it is. Don't tell me what. Okay. Just tell me yes or no, Teresa. Okay. You're crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
But yes, it was.
Okay, because he makes me feel like there was no time to say goodbye, or somebody was not able to say goodbye. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and you could tell me no, please. It's okay, and for everybody in the chat. So if I'm on the phone, it's okay to tell me no, and if I tell you yes, and that's fine. It's just spirit. Okay, but he's making me feel not able to say goodbye, or somebody's not able to say goodbye. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. I also know there's a connection to Arizona.
No.
Where's the brother connection that's still here living?
He has a couple brothers still living.
Okay. He's making me feel there's traveling. I feel like there's out of state, and I know there's a connection to Arizona because that's what he's telling me.
He has one brother that lives out of state, yes.
Okay. I know somebody's traveling out of state because that's what he's telling me, and I know there's a connection to Arizona. Please remember I'm saying that, okay? Again, when you find out those things later is the best because as he's flowing through me to you, he could be anchoring to his family here, and he's making reference to the brother.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. It does, Teresa.
Oh, okay. And can I get personal?
Mm-hmm.
Are you having issues with swelling in your ankles or feet?
Not really swelling, but I have some issues with my feet. Yes.
Okay, because he's I know it's random and quirky, but he's just making you aware of that.
Yeah.
And
that's correct.
Okay, and he just makes me feel like you're either procrastinating or you're not getting this looked at or you're not getting it taken care of. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense. Mm-hmm.
So in other words, take care of yourself.
Okay.
So you have to let us know back in the chats when you find out about traveling out of state. I don't know if you're in contact with his brothers or not, but find out.
I am.
Okay?
Okay. Can I ask something?
You absolutely sure can.
Is he here with me?
Always. And that's the thing I want you to know, and I want you guys to know in the chats that your loved ones are always with you and around you. And you don't need me to connect with your loved ones. But I get it. It's like me trying to cut my own hair. Is that my thought or their thought? Am I feeling them, not feeling them? I understand that because it could be very, very subtle. But your loved ones are always with you and around you.
Okay. I just miss them so much.
I am so sorry.
Thank you.
And is there a Tony Anthony connection?
Tony Anthony. I mean, he's got a nephew, Anthony.
Okay. Which is important. I'm sorry.
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. Mm-hmm.
Well, he's family.
Marriage. Yeah, well, it's like your marriage, nephew through marriage. Yeah, so I would say yes.
Okay. Well, just know how your husband's coming through, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
You sure?
I don't know. Now I can't think of anything.
I know you're in the hot seat, right?
Yeah, I'm in the hot seat. I just, it's just recent that he's passed, and it's really hard for me. And we have a little doggy and stuff, and we both miss him so much, and I just want to know that he visits her as well as me.
Actually, I go one step further. I mean, yes, your loved ones come through, and they do come through pets. So if your doggo is acting a little like staring off into space or growling or barking, that's your loved one.
Okay.
Because they certainly get their attention.
They do? Okay, good.
Yes,
Thank you, Teresa.
yeah.
Thank you so
And
much.
he also makes me feel, talk about heart, lungs, or chest. Was there issues with the lungs?
Yeah, it's just chest. Mm-hmm.
Because he makes me feel heart, lungs, or chest, or issues with the lung. I almost feel like there's fluid or and difficulty breathing.
Yes.
Make sense?
It's toward the end. Mm-hmm.
With
Yes.
with your husband.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what's the Dukes of Hazzard connection?
He just liked to watch the like the Me TV, like the old shows,
Okay,
and
because he's saying good old boys.
probably was like westerns and stuff that he used to like to watch and stuff.
That's fine. That's fine.
Those old shows, he used to watch the same ones over and over. And I was like, you already seen these episodes, yeah, but he just loved to watch that Me TV. Even when he was in the hospital, I usually like, put the Me TV on. I'm like, they don't have it here.
That's fine.
And he just loved to watch those shows.
That's fine. Okay, this may or may not be him, and he could be bringing somebody else to my awareness. But I'm being shown like, okay, this is different. But did somebody have issues with their fingernails and their fingers? Like, so in other words, like somebody like worked really hard with their hands, and then over the years, you know how your fingernails can get like drugged through the ringer, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, like him and his brothers all work construction, so I mean, they didn't have the best hands, no.
Okay, because you know how your fingernails can get like really dirty, and they get stained even.
No, not
Yep.
that I can remember.
Remember, I'm saying that because if it's not him,
Okay.
he's bringing somebody else to my awareness.
Somebody else.
But I'm saying
Okay.
that. So remember, I'm saying that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I am so sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much.
And I send you so much love. And again, you can let us know in the chats. Okay.
Okay, I sure will.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. You
Have a
take
good
care.
night.
You too, hon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Guys, let's send her lots of love, please. Oh boy. And that's the thing, guys. The information you don't get right away, please write it down. I promise you're going to get it later. It happens all the time. Your loved ones are always spot on, though. It's me. So I'm the messenger. So, but typically 99.9% of the time, you guys will get it later. So I always say, just write it down. The things you don't get, to me, those are very, very important. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off into another read. Allie and my sister, if you could recap events, especially the KO event, and then the sellout fluid, and Anderson Winery is almost sold out too. And then Hoopston is next. So if you guys could write that in the chats, that would be great. All right, guys, I'm going off into another read. So I do have a mom coming to my awareness, the mom energy. So when I say mom, grandma, aunt, but I just get that motherly energy. I know that she was older when she passed. I know there's a C or K sounding name that she's making a connection with. So it's like like Kathy, Kyle, Carol. There's a C or K she's making me feel. And she's making reference to 6 kids. So there's 6 kids, but I feel mostly girls. Yeah. So my motherly energy coming to my awareness. I feel like she was older when she passed. I know there's a CK sounding name she's making me feel. She's making me feel talk about 6 kids. I feel mostly girls. That's what she just told me. So Houston, funny. It's Hoopston. It's Hoopston. Or Hoopston. Somebody said no, it's Hoopston. Hoopeston. Somebody said I'm spelling and sounding it wrong, which I very well could be, but it's Hoopston. It's in Illinois, Hoopston, Illinois. Anyways, so again, guys, my lady coming through, she makes me feel older when she passed. I know she's referencing 6 kids, but I feel mostly girls is the way she's making me feel. And you guys are hilarious. I could very well be pronouncing it wrong, but I don't think I am. It's Hoopston. It's Hoopston, you guys. Oh, you guys are hilarious. I love you guys. What a great community. Do you think her name? Okay, I'm not getting a name yet, guys. All right. So let me back up. my lady coming to my awareness. I know she feels motherly to me. I know she was older when she passed. I know there's a C or K sounding name she's making me feel. And there's 6 kids she's referencing, and I feel like out of those 6, there's mostly girls. And she has this very sweet demeanor about her as well. Oh, I was coming to Houston instead of Hoopston. You guys are hilarious. Thanks for the funny laughs. So again, she's making reference to 6 kids. Out of the 6, mostly girls. Again, guys, the C or K sounding name, I don't want to attach it to the spirit that's coming through. When I get the names or dates, they're either acknowledging somebody here still living, themselves, or whom they're with. So if you guys understand everything I said, say yes to 6 girls or 6, or yes to all. So when I say older, it would be like 70 or above, because anything under 70 or even 70s, when you're pushing almost 50, 70 sounds young. So I guess the older you get, I just feel like a well-lived life. I feel older. And I may have missed you guys, so say yes to all again, please. Teresa White, yeah, 70 is young. I believe her name is Amy with a D. Can you direct message me your number, my friend, or put it here in the chats? I didn't catch the last name, so I don't know if Ali, if you could grab her and ask her for her number. Please and thank you. And guys, please share the page.
Yes. Hello?
Hello, Amy?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
Good. It's okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So I do have a lady coming to my awareness. She does feel older when she passed. That's how she's making me feel. And it's important. She's referencing 6 kids, but she makes me feel most of them are girls.
I am the youngest of 6, and most of her grandchildren are girls.
Okay, that's fine. Also, there's a C or K sounding name she's making me feel too. Still here living.
That is me, oddly enough. She always called me by my middle name, Kathleen.
Are you kidding?
No.
That's not how your name comes up in the chats, does it?
No, it comes up Amy Galuzak.
Okay.
But my mom always called me Kathleen.
Okay, because as I'm connecting with you, I'm hearing the CK, and then she's just making me feel, because I didn't feel it. I was just getting the CK, and then she makes me feel the CK, still here living, and that is you?
Yes.
And, so I have a nickname for my Olivia. I don't know if you know my Olivia, my dog, my Olivia.
Yes.
But I call her Toots. Your mom is saying the name Toots to me.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. We used to have a dog named Tootsie.
Oh, I love that. Did she love that dog more than you?
She could have very well.
Sorry. Oh, my mother, this lady coming through, she's a hoot.
Oh, that would be her.
but she has this very sweet demeanor about her.
Yes.
You would also understand. I feel like she had this gentle side about her.
Yes.
When push come to shove, she could be very sweet and very gentle. But she was also your girl. If you needed to give her a call, she's that girl too.
Oh, yes. We spent a lot of time on the phone talking to each other.
Okay, so you would understand that. And
Yeah.
I'm hearing the name. There's a Daniel, still here living.
I can't think of anybody.
Are you sure?
Well, my daughter has a friend named Danielle, but she would have never met her. But yes, there is a Danielle.
Okay. So I always say be open to everything that comes through, because even if they didn't know each other here physically, believe me, if she's on spirit side, she knows everything. Okay.
Oh, she was nosy when she was on this side, so I believe it.
But to be honest, I don't think that's it. I don't want to make it fit. I don't think that's it. I don't think she's referring to that Danielle. There's a D name, still here living. I want to say Daniel, still here living. And I also want to connect alcohol more than casual consumption. There's drinking.
Well, I know that would be my brother, but his name is a B name.
Okay, don't tell me what it is, but you understand. And I don't want to attach the name to what's happened. But there's that D sounding name, still here living, but she's also making me talk about alcohol more than casual consumption.
Okay.
And that would be your brother, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And this is random and quirky, but are you having electrical issues?
Yes.
Okay. Amy, we need to get that fixed.
I've been complaining to my husband because part of our outlets don't work and we have everything plugged into like multiple extension things. And I've been complaining to him about that.
Okay. Did she ever tell you were a ding dong?
Oh, yes.
Like literally, like ding dong.
I'm sure. She always joked about how I had book smarts, but not everyday street smarts.
Because as you're telling me that, I'm hearing ding dong. Sorry. Said with love, though. It's with love. But that's her character. That's her personality, correct?
Yes. She always, like, if she said, you're so smart, how could you be so stupid? It was always like that.
Okay, well, I'm glad she didn't say that. She just said ding dong. All right. Oh, hold on 1 second, my friend. I gotta block somebody. Hold on. Okay. And she's also referencing the old piggy bank.
Old piggy bank. Oh, Von's pug one, that old dog one.
Was it this up in the closet or up on the shelf?
It's up on the shelf. Yeah, my daughter just said it's up on a shelf in the bedroom.
Oh my gosh. Is this
an old dog piggy bank? It's like a Mack, the Mack trucks, the dog.
Okay, but it's because she's referencing the old piggy bank, but it's either in the closet or it's up on the shelf.
It's up on a shelf in my son's old room.
Okay. And then also there's a memory. She's making me feel, did somebody break their collarbone?
Collarbone. I didn't break my collarbone, but I dislocated a rib.
Okay. Ouch. I want to honor that. But that's not it. I feel like this is more of like the shoulder or the collarbone.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going back in memory though.
Before she passed, I dislocated my shoulder.
Okay, thank you. But this is going back though. It's back in memory. She's making me feel.
Yes.
Like it wasn't anything recent.
No, this would have been 20-some years ago.
Okay.
I fell off of a step ladder and dislocated my shoulder.
Again, ding dong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd say that with love and all respect because that's your mom's personality. I have to tell you exactly what I see, hear, and feel, and that's what she just said.
Okay. I'm trying to get my husband's attention so he'd listen. I'm like waving over here.
But you understand that. I know you're telling me rib, but she's not saying, she's saying, nope, that's not it. It's the collarbone.
Well,
So you understand that.
yes, I fell off and dislocated my shoulder and had to wear my arm in a sling for a while.
Okay. All right. And can I get personal?
Yes.
Is she's making me feel, whether it's you or somebody in your circle or in your family circle, there's a procedure or surgery coming up?
Yes.
Okay. Know that she's giving you a wink and know that family from spirit side will be with and around.
I've been terrified. I have to get my gallbladder removed.
Oh, you know what? When it's done, it'll be well worth it.
I'm glad. I've been terrified. The last time I had surgery, I ended up with MRSA. And I've been absolutely terrified that I have to get this done.
I understand. And you know what? I'm sticking my neck out here. She's making me feel you're going to get through this with flying colors. But she's telling me to tell you to quit smoking. What's quit smoking?
Vaping.
Okay. And I feel like I want to point my finger at you. Was she known for that? Again, this isn't judgment. This isn't like how this is coming through is not judgment. This is more of her personality.
Yes.
Like when she was here, still living physically, this is how she would interact with you.
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that.
My husband's over here going, yeah, she'd wave her finger around.
Oh, and that's her favorite guy, she just said.
Oh my God. I've always told people that she loves my husband more than she loves me. She referred to him as her son.
Yeah, that she just said it. As you said your husband, she said, oh, that's my favorite guy.
The pair of Geminis, those two.
What did you say?
They're both Geminis.
Oh.
And she would introduce us and be like, this is my daughter Amy and her husband, my son Jim. And I'm like, Mom, you can't tell people that. It sounds weird.
And she's also making reference. Did you save the old lipstick? The old red lipstick?
No, I replaced it. She had an old tube of gold lipstick and it was red and it kind of got all weird and I got rid of it. And I've been trying to find another shade that was the same shade.
Okay, but you did save it, the old red lipstick.
Yes.
Okay. And her old change purse.
I don't know where that is, but she had a little change purse that she used to hide everything in. I have no idea where that ended up.
But that's the same purse or the change purse with all her rings that she used to put in there.
Her earrings. They weren't like rings, and she'd always be like, do you know what I did with my earrings? Like, if you looked in your little change purse.
That's fine, as long as you understand.
Yeah, she either put them there or in a cup in the kitchen cabinet, and then she'd be like, I think somebody stole my earrings.
Oh my gosh. And she's also making me feel like, see here she is. She showed up, your mom showed up and she's not leaving. And this is how it goes sometimes. So I have to honor her. She's also making reference. I feel like this is a younger boy. Now, they could be older now, but they had to get, there's tubes in the ear or something with the ear issue.
I don't. My grandson has had a couple ear infections, and I've been kind of wondering about that.
Okay, because she makes me feel like there's fluid backup or fluid in the ear, but I feel like there's more than just an infection. Like there's tubes.
Maybe he needs that.
And I'm
wondering because he keeps shrugging. He's not quite a year old, and he keeps like shrugging his ear to his shoulder over and over again.
You know what? And I'm not a medical professional. I'm none of that. I always err on the side of safety. Just go get things checked out.
Okay.
Because she's just making me feel that, and I feel like it's a younger boy, and she just makes me feel ear and tubes. I feel like there's fluid or water.
Okay, I'll have to tell my daughter that because he just keeps doing that. He keeps shrugging his ear to his shoulder and kind of like rubbing it there.
Okay. And again, I'm not a medical professional, but I always err on the side of safety. Just go get things checked out. And does he like fire trucks?
He loves all trucks, but yes.
No, fire trucks specifically.
Oh my. That's My nephew and my younger son used to love fire trucks, but neither one of them could pronounce fire trucks, and they called them F-word trucks.
Okay, thank you for not saying it. I pulled the phone away just in case you did. You would get the red buzzer, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to like, how can I can because they get so excited when they saw them go, look, it's a big truck. My goodness.
Okay.
Say that.
Yeah, I can't mistake a fire truck because that's my jam too. So when she was showing me the love of fire trucks, I know that. So
that nephew had tubes in his ears when he was a baby. I just remembered that.
he did. Again, with the young boy that's happening now. Again, I always air that, just go get things checked out.
Okay.
Okay, and then she's also showing me the X's and O's, the hugs and kisses.
I could never know. I never knew which one was X's and O's.
Okay, but more importantly, somebody just wrote it out.
Oh, okay.
So whether it's you, your daughter.
Did you, Lily?
I don't think I did.
I don't see knowing.
No, it's on the card. She's telling me it's on the card. It's X's and O. It's on the card.
That card, the thing that Emily made from Silas, does it have X's and O's on it? It might.
Well, go might and find out. And let us know in the chats. And again, this is random and quirky, but what she's showing me is an alligator, and I feel like the alligator is a stuffed animal.
Yes. My grandson has a stuffed, but I told him I don't know if it's an alligator or a crocodile, so I just been calling it a crocodigator.
All right, my friend. Remember the X's and O's? It's on the card she just said, so go find that out. And thank you for not saying the F word. All right, Amy, you have any questions? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. There's a gentleman coming to my awareness. I think I'm still with you, so hang on. Can I get personal?
Yes.
There's a gentleman coming to my awareness, but I feel like there's intubation. So there was either my gentleman was intubated, or there's a decision like taking off life support. But I know there's the intubation. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And he makes me feel like he has a strong energy.
Yes.
But he feels fatherly to me. Does that make sense?
Well, it could be one of two people.
Okay, don't tell me anything. Hang on. Let me get more information. All right. Is there a Daniel? Still here living.
I can't think of anybody. Can you, Jim? No, but that's the second time she's brought it up.
Yeah, and when I bring it up and I go over and over and over, just know that spirit. And over and over and over. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So just know my gentleman is coming to my awareness. I know there's intubation. Hold on a second. And there's decisions that need to be made around his passing?
Yes.
Because he's saying thank you. In other words, thank you for unlocking that door. Thank you for setting him free, for making that decision so he could set himself free.
He didn't want to be buried. He wanted a Viking funeral and to be cremated. And it was hard for me to make that decision, but I knew what he wanted.
Now, did he have difficulty breathing, my guy?
Yeah. But he wouldn't quit smoking.
Well, and you know what? Because he liked it, and that was his decision. That was his choice.
Yes. He'd always complain about it, but it's just like, well, dude, I know the answer.
Right. And then, do you remember the old truck that was a manual?
Is that truck a manual? Well, I know that he drove manual trucks at the shop.
He did. It's a manual. Make sense?
Yes.
And did he work with rail cars?
Rail cars? No. Big farm equipment, though.
Well, what's this thing he's putting on rails?
He used to walk the railroad tracks picking up scrap to get money to go do things with his friends.
Oh, he used to walk the railroad tracks.
Yes.
Well, okay, this is personal and random and quirky, but um, did he have gnarly feet? Oh my god.
I was so mad about that. He wore black socks all the time, and they would leave black residue between his toes and on his toenails and under his toenails. And on his autopsy, it said that the feet were dirty and filthy, and I got so upset because I'm like, his feet were not dirty; it's from his socks.
They were like stained.
Yes.
Oh, my friend, I'm sorry.
So angry about that.
I'm so sorry. Well, he's bringing it up. He's not angry.
He probably thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, he does. He does. So, again, there's no judgment. But just know these are how your lovies are coming through for you, okay?
Well, I'm glad they're together. He was her favorite grandson. It's my oldest son.
Well,
after all those granddaughters, she finally had a grandson.
Okay. Real quickly before we part, she's talking about the young girl with the red hair.
That's my youngest daughter. She just colored it.
Okay. Was your mom like very opinionated?
Yes.
No
hesitation there. Yes.
Well, I'm hesitating, but okay. Okay. Would your mom have a comment about that red hair?
Probably.
There's free will. You guys can do whatever you want,
It's like really. It's not like auburn natural red. It is bright and purple with it, and
your mom just makes me feel like I would have a comment or two about that if I was still here on physical Earth.
Oh, she would.
Okay, you understand?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right, she's a hoot. All right, my friend, any questions?
I can't think of anything. I'm just glad to know they're together.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And that's the number one question I always get. Yeah. Are they okay? Are they together? Are they with me? Are they around me? Absolutely, 100%. And this is how I want them to come through and validate that. Now, again, I'm sorry. I'm trying to move on, you guys. But she's making reference to the cowboy hat.
Did you find your cowboy hat, Jim? You found it in the basement? My husband was like, I should bring a hat on vacation. Maybe I'll bring my cowboy hat.
Huh, all right. I'll leave that there with you.
Yeah, good luck getting her to stop.
I'm trying to move on. All right, I'm gonna move on. She knows she's backing away, she's stepping away. But when I say she's stepping away, it's just coming from my awareness. But just know that I leave their love with you, and she's certainly with you and around you and with the family. All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. Wait, hold on. Well, I'm sorry. Did Mom used to give, like, you know what Zerberts are? You know those, you know that. Do not make me do this live. You know what Zerberts are, right? Yes.
Yes.
She's saying that. She's doing that.
Yeah, she called them raspberries.
Oh.
She'd always be like.
Yep. I'm glad you're doing it, not me.
And our grandson does that. He thinks it's hilarious.
Okay.
He'll randomly just start going.
She's winking.
Blowing them at him.
That's right, exactly, because she's winking. So that's her wink to you when that happens. All right.
Okay.
All right, my friend. I leave the love with you.
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, let's send her love, you guys. All right. Go back. All right, guys. How you guys doing? Oh. How you guys doing today? Come on, talk to me. All right. You guys want to do another read? Oh, you guys heard that train? Every time I hear a train, I always think of my dad because that was his thing. That was his jam. That was his hobby. His trains, watching trains. So every time I hear that, I'm like, Dad. All right, guys, I am going to go off and do another read. Okay, this I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He does feel younger to me. I do not feel real old with him. All right, he makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. I do not feel like this is a suicide. I do feel like this is an overdose. That's how he's making me feel. So my younger gentleman that's coming to my awareness, he makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. In other words, his choices, his decisions got him to the other side. This would be an overdose. He's making me feel. I know there's a Z sounding name like Zany, Zaya. There's a Z. Z or an S, like Zany with an S or a Z. Again, the name I don't want to. It may not be the person that's coming through. He could be anchoring to either somebody here, himself, or whom he's with. But I know there's like a Z sounding name, and it's not Scott. It'd be like a Z, like Zany, Zachary, Zai. There's that Z sounding name, and he also makes me feel like there's a brother. He has a brother, still here living. Again, I'm stressing this is not a suicide. He has taken responsibility for his passing. In other words, this is an overdose, not a suicide. It was not intentional. If you understand everything I just said, including the Z sounding name, and you're within the US, I can't make calls outside the US. So let me recap, guys. My gentleman coming to my awareness, I do not feel real old with him. He makes me feel he was a younger gentleman. I know this is an overdose. I know there's a Z sounding name like Zachary, Zaya, Zany, like that sounding name. And I know there's a brother still here living. He's making me feel. Thank you, Allie. For all my new followers, thank you for being here. Hi, Margaret. Guys, I might have missed you, so say yes to all if you understand everything I just said. I believe it's Denise with an R. Denise with an R, can you either direct message me your number or put it in the chats? But if you put it in the chats, put the dashes in, please. Dawn's in the hi, Dawn. Let's send Dawn some love, you guys. And Allie and my sister, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for helping. Denise with an R, can you put your number either in the chats or direct message me your number? Christian said that's crazy. Her name stood out to me when I read it. I know that's how it happens to me. When I go through your guys' names, I'm like, no, then yes. Kind of the same way. Denise, my friend. Where are you? Did you get cold feet? Oh, there she is. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Denise?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa.
Yes.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He feels younger. Like when he made his transition, he was younger. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. In other words, this would be an overdose. That makes sense so far.
It makes perfect sense.
Okay, he's also making reference, excuse me, to the brother that's still here living. Okay,
Yes.
he's also making me aware of there's a Z sounding name like Zachary, Zany.
His Uncle Daryl.
I'm sorry,
His Uncle Daryl.
Zero.
Daryl.
I would have never got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand everything so far. Now,
yes.
Can I get personal, hon?
Go ahead.
Is somebody losing their hair?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm on new meds that is causing me to lose hair by the handfuls.
Okay. Well, so you know my guy well that's coming through, correct?
Yes, it was my stepson.
Was he considered the favorite?
He was in my heart, he was because he was the oldest, and then he was the only one for my husband.
Okay, because he makes me feel like, I always say quotes, but favorite.
Yeah, he would tease my kids that he was always the favorite, so yeah.
Okay.
I get that.
And he's showing me a big tire. It's not like a car tire, like a big tire. So I'm not sure if this is like a tractor tire or a semi tire, but he's showing me a big tire. What's that connection?
He loved everything from tractors to trucks to fast cars to motorcycles and bikes. He loved it all.
But the big tires, he like the bigger the better. Does that make sense?
The bigger the better, the faster the better. So,
okay. And I'm hearing the name Paul.
say that again?
I'm hearing the name Paul.
Okay.
Is there a connection to Paul?
It would have been his great grandfather, but he never knew him here.
Well, he knows him on Spirit side.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And then he's also making reference to, this is random and quirky, but he's also making reference to the ant farm.
Ant farm. Yeah. Yeah.
So you understand the ant farm.
I get it. Yes.
And he's laughing at you. So sometimes spirit, when I call them spirit and I call them your loved ones, but some people call them ghosties, whatever. But he's telling me to tell you he knows you're afraid of quote unquote ghosts. What does that mean?
Oh my God. Tell me, come see me. I want to see him.
If it's not you, who's he referencing? Because he's saying afraid of ghosts.
I don't think his grandmother likes ghosts too well.
But
she does not believe in them.
But they're not ghosts. They're spirit. They're your loved ones. But it's.
But she doesn't believe in them.
Right. Okay, hold on one second. I think I'm missing something in the chat. Hold on. I'm sorry, Denise. Hang on. This is why I need somebody else to help. All right. If you have me on another device, turn me down, Denise.
I have it on. Okay, I thought I had it on mute. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Don't be sorry. So let me go back. So the tires, the ant farm.
Yes.
And the quote unquote the ghosties.
Yes.
He's also making me feel, again, this is personal. Is somebody getting like a bunion removed or needing to get a bunion removed? God.
His grandmother needs to have one removed, but she won't go to the doctor to have it done. So no, she's not having it done. I just broke my foot too, so
you just broke. Okay, are you having surgery or need surgery?
No, believe it or not, the doctor said it was the perfect spot for it, so it didn't need surgery.
Okay, I want to honor that. I don't think that this is like a bunion.
That's his grandmother. It's huge. It's huge. So he's probably saying get it removed then.
Oh, and again, I always err on the side of safety, get things checked out. I'm not going to make you do anything. But is this the grandma that made all the cookies?
Yes.
Okay, because you're saying the grandma, and he said the grandma that makes all the cookies. And if that's the same grandma, then that's fine.
It's the same one. Yes.
Okay, hold on again. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. I'm going to block her. Hold on. I'm so sorry, Denise. Thank you for your patience. All right. I took care of it, guys. Thanks. So this is the grandma with the bunion. This is the grandma that made all the cookies, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And he's saying Christopher.
Wait, it's his youngest brother's name.
That's his brother's name?
I can't remember the youngest ones.
Christopher.
I know he had a buddy named Chris.
I'm just hearing Christopher. Again, I don't want to get stuck on the names or dates. That's what he's saying. And he says he still owes you $20. What does that mean?
Oh my God. He always owed me money. That's okay. He doesn't owe it.
Okay. All right, my friend. All right, as long as you understand, Denise, because he's saying he owes you $20. Real quickly before we part, though, I want to go back to the hair that's coming or losing hair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get personal again. He's making me feel there's a change in medicine or a dosage change. Would you understand that?
It's both. Yes, it's both.
And I, to be honest, I feel like there's a 180 with all of this.
It is. My health has done it has gotten so much better since I've been on it, so it's worth losing the hair over.
Okay, that's fine. Well, just let him. Just know that he's coming through. That he is certainly with you and around you. And his dad is still here living. His father is still here because he makes me still. His father's still here living. He's also making reference. Is there a police fire connection?
My husband's a firefighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just let your husband know that his son is coming through and he's giving him a wink, okay?
Okay. Can you tell me one thing?
Oh, hold on one second. Does your husband wear the big belts, like the belt buckle?
No.
Okay, I'm being shown the big belt, not the big belt, but the belt with the big belt buckle.
The last stepdad he had before he passed did.
Okay, as long as you understand.
Yes.
All right, my friend. What was your question? I'm sorry.
Can you ask him if he hears me when I tell him good night every night?
You know what? If you're thinking it, he knows it.
Oh, I say it out loud.
You say it out loud. He certainly yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, if you're thinking it, he knows it.
Okay. And let him know that I love him.
Okay. And real quick before we part, Uno, the card game Uno.
Oh my goodness, yes. The kids, we used to play games every weekend, and board games and everything like that. So we played a lot of Uno.
All right. I leave this love with you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Denise. You take care of you, and I leave the love with you.
All right, thank you.
You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Guys, let's send her lots of love. All right, guys. What an amazing community, guys. I appreciate you all. Again, for all of my events, guys, go to firehousemedium.com under events. Those are all local events. Dyer, Valpo, Hoopston, Illinois. I know I'm saying that right. And then we will be, of course, Anderson Winery. So, guys, my events, firehousemedium.com under events. Thank you guys for staying on with me and holding the energy in the chats and in the background. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to my sister. Thank you to Dawn. Thank you to Allie. I appreciate you guys so very much. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Much love, you guys.